everyone. For those of you whom I have yet to meet, my name is Sally Kaplan. My claim to fame around here is that my wife Jen and I are next door neighbors to Stephen and Monica Gordon. When I say next door neighbors, I mean we recently paved our driveways together. Not a day goes by that we don't see them or their dog out of our window. Jen and I moved to Westchester about 2 years ago, actually, I think we're coming up on 2.5 years now, from Brooklyn to create a home where we could grow our future family. Before we moved up here, I had done a ton of research on synagogues in the area. There are many, there was a big spreadsheet. And Scarsdale Synagogue had been at the top of my list for its openness to queer families and even to non-Jews like my wife. Little did we know that our new neighbors were an integral part of the fabric of this community. They brought us to Pride Shabbat, our first introduction, very fitting, and a few other events, and we quickly sank into the comfort and warmth of Scarsdale Synagogue's arms. Our relationship with Stephen and Monica only grew deeper and more connected, both in our shared Jewish experiences and in all the other moments in between. Months later, we paid it forward by inviting our friends Elle and Craig, whom many of you also know, to join us at the synagogue. Elle had been in the middle of her conversion process, and though we are the same age, I offered to be her Jewish mom, sharing recipes, cooking together, and helping her to find her Hebrew name. Through our time here at Shul and beyond, we've since cultivated an ever-deepening and caring friendship. As I mentioned before, we moved to Westchester in preparation to grow our family. And while kids are certainly a hope for the future, I must say that it feels like our family has already grown since we arrived here. Through these relationships, through shared Shabbos dinners, birthday celebrations, weddings, seders, conversion ceremonies, Hanukkah candle lightings, and backyard fires, it has grown here in this room and back home in our neighborhood. When Rabbi asked me to share a few words tonight on the idea of renewal, a theme of this year's High Holidays, I thought about how that really means something so different to everybody. We all seek renewal in different ways and for different reasons. Maybe you seek time at the synagogue or out in nature for spiritual renewal. It could be a massage or a good night's sleep for physical renewal. Maybe for some, it's more quiet relaxation time, a vacation, or even therapy for renewal of the mind. But it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that this concept of renewal lives only with deeply intentioned or occasional acts of self-care, that it's only necessary in moments of burnout or deep exhaustion. We often think of renewal as something brought forth by a marker in time, something we wait for and look forward to experiencing, be it on Rosh Hashanah or the coming of a new season. But in putting so much focus on the waiting, we end up trudging toward renewal instead of creating opportunities for it. Personally, I find myself feeling most renewed by daily moments of community, friendship, and connection. It's the impromptu dinners with neighbors who are really our family. It's the Pride Shabbat celebrations that make me feel welcomed and uplifted, the late nights spent planning a future or finding comfort after a hard day with friends we love dearly. Through these connections, I find a sense of physical, mental, and spiritual renewal almost daily. And with all the stressors of everyday life, the long work days, the piles of laundry, the piles of dishes, the cooking, the cleaning, the workouts, the errands, don't we deserve to find something that renews us every day? As we journey collectively into a new year, my wish for all of you is that you focus on finding something each and every day that renews you, mind, body, or spirit. Shana Tova and Shabbat Shalom.